Hey guys, I just wanted to put a little disclaimer. I do have ADD, so I do bounce around, especially when I don't have a script or anything. I literally was just speaking things off of my head. A lot of the things that I was saying are not things that I necessarily still believe. They were just things that happened in the past or things that I've been through in the past that made me believe a certain way. But yeah. Hey guys, so I'm gonna be just verbalizing some thoughts that I have in my head. This is very not normal right now, so forgive me if I'm like, but so maybe a day or two ago, 3 days ago, a young man passed away that I used to know, and it just hurt me as it should. Like as it would normally hurt somebody when somebody passes. But I mean, it was just the fact that I know him. And I mean, it's sad when somebody dies, regardless, because that was a human and their life is just as valuable as mine, and they're no longer on this physical plane. And I think when they passed, it just came to the realization, like I came to the realization, like death is inevitable, like we all are gonna die. And I know that there's not really an end. There's just new beginnings. Every end comes to a new beginning. So like, I don't know, but the day he passed, I was bawling. Like, I went to a play, and before the play started, my mom and I got ice cream, and I just started crying on the bench in front of a whole bunch of people. And I mean, I wasn't embarrassed. I was like, whatever, we all cry. This is a human emotion. I'm in this human experience. Like, I have emotions. That's what we all do, unless you're like crazy or something. But I was crying, and then I have this thing where, like, if I start crying, I cannot speak. So my mom was asking me what was wrong, and I was like, and I was like, I'll just type it, because every time I try to open my mouth, I was like, so I just basically told her that, I mean, I've been scared to die since I was little. I was raised as a Christian, and just the whole hell heaven thing used to have me by the chokehold, and I just didn't it didn't sit right with me, I guess. I just was scared of the whole heaven hell thing, dying. And like, what is there when you die? Like, is it just gonna be black? Like, is it just gonna be black? And then all of what happens? Like, we don't know what happens. So like, I guess we don't know factual what happens. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I feel like life never ends. This, like, life on earth might end, but like, we're a spirit in a body, so when the body dies, the spirit remains. So today is that young man's birthday. I'm pretty sure it was either today or yesterday. I wasn't great friends with him. I just knew him. I talked to him a few times. I had a little bit of a crush on him, but he looked like another young man that I know that also passed, and it just brought up a whole bunch of emotions and feelings. And so yeah, today was his birthday. I'm gonna read y'all this little journal note entry that I wrote. I said, well, I think either today or yesterday was blank's birthday. Happy birthday. I'm sorry you weren't here to physically celebrate, but I'm sure you would want people to celebrate your life. A dragonfly is sitting right next to me as I'm writing this. He was literally close to my foot, like 2 inches away. If that wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. I feel free. I know that nothing really ends. All endings just lead to new beginnings. I woke up today at 2 a.m. and stayed up till 4 a.m., went back to sleep and woke up at 7. I tried to go back to sleep, but I didn't. I got a bagel and coffee from Starbucks. I deserve it. I am so grateful for the universe supplying me with this money. I am open to receiving. Thank you. And before, the dragonfly was sitting over here. It was literally like, let me show y'all. As I'm writing in my journal, I was laying like, the book was like over here, and I was laying like over here like this, or like both feet on top of each other or something, and the dragonfly was like literally right over here. Like, it was literally right next to me. The dragonfly was right next to me. And before the dragonfly, I saw a monarch butterfly. I think those are the ones that are like orange with like the white and black on them. And it was literally, so I'm sitting right here, right? It came over here and it came over to like one of these flowers. And I was like, bro, that joker is so close to me right now. Y'all, this girl, she out here posing for me. She's been posing for me, taking pictures. I love me some butterflies. They so pretty. She making me happy. LOL. And she keep getting closer. Like, okay, babe. Oh. And I just felt so cool that they were safe, like they felt safe enough in my presence to come that close to me. So those were both signs. I need to look them up on Google or something to know what they mean, but I've been trying to live more in the present moment. Another thing I told my mother was, I typed it out. Well, I didn't type this part out, and I don't even know if she understood what I was saying to her because I couldn't verbalize very well. Where the moves at? But I was basically trying to tell my mother that sometimes I feel like I can't live in the present moment because I have this big glooming fear of death over me. But I don't think that's necessarily true. I told my mom that I thought that I had released that fear of death, but obviously I hadn't, but I don't think that was true either. At this point, I'm not 100%. I don't feel like, oh, I'm super scared to die, like paralyzing fear, like, but like